Hello friends, Star Wars Life 1 here, and today I'll be doing my breakdown of the Star Wars Episode 9 The Rise of Skywalker teaser trailer. This trailer looks really good and I can't wait to get into this. Also, I'll be going over some theories and predictions that could be in the movie, so hope you enjoyed this video, and here we go. It starts off with the iconic Lucasfilm logo. Whenever we see this, we always remember all the amazing Star Wars movies we've gotten over the years. Can't believe that the Skywalker saga is coming to an end this December.
We've passed on all we know.
Starts off with Rey breathing on a desert-looking planet. It's funny how the teaser trailer for each Star Wars movies in the sequel trilogy starts with somebody breathing. The desert planet is probably either Jakku or Tatooine, and personally, I think that it's Tatooine. It would just be very fitting to return to Tatooine in Episode 9, going back to where it all began, where Anakin Skywalker was just a little boy with a dream. Or it could be a new planet, though. Guess we'll find out.
1,000 generations live in you now.
Then we hear Mark Hamill's voice as Luke Skywalker narrating the whole teaser. He says, "We passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now." By saying we, he's probably meaning the Force Ghosts, and I do think that there will be a time jump from The Last Jedi. At least a year or so, maybe more so during that time. Maybe the Force Ghosts have been training Rey, and maybe this scene is some kind of training set by Luke Skywalker. Guess we'll see. Anyways, moving on. Here we got our first look, the classic Skywalker lightsaber. The Rey is repaired to working order after her and Kylo Ren split in half during their Force battle for the saber in Snoke's throne room. If you look closely, you can see a black ring where it was split. Also, we can see that she still has the blaster that Han Solo gave her in The Force Awakens at her side. As it unfocuses, we see a First Order ship approaching.
But this is your fight.
Then writing comes on saying, "Every generation has a legend." This could be meaning that Luke was the legend of the original trilogy, Anakin was the legend of the prequel trilogy, and now it's time for Rey to be the legend of the sequel trilogy. Interesting. Get a long look here at the desert-looking planet. Then Rey ignites the iconic blue blade of the lightsaber and gets into a battle stance here. We can get our first look at the pilot, but all we can see is just their gloves. Also, something to think about is this shot might not even be from the scene. From this scene, they might have just cropped it together to make it look like the same scene. The movie trailers have certainly done that before. Now Rey takes off running with the lightsaber still ignited as the ship fastly approaches her. And then, without even looking, she does a flip move to get out of the way. This could be training to sharpen her force senses, but that's just my opinion on this scene. Please leave your comments below on what you think this scene is. It might not be a training scene, but that's just what I got from it. I'd love to hear your opinion. In this shot, we could probably see a resistance ship, it's probably a resistance ship, flying through some kind of a new planet. We can see many lights to what looks like a city, but something that I noticed that's interesting is if you look towards the back of the ship, you see something that looks kind of like R2-D2. It might not be, it could just be something on the back of the ship, or maybe it's BB-8, who knows. Now this is our only shot of Kylo Ren in this whole trailer. See him knocking down someone. Which is interesting to see. Here's Finn and Poe. They're in different outfits than they were from The Last Jedi. And you can see Finn has Rey's staff now that she had in The Force Awakens. Some of The Last Jedi. Here's BB-8, and we got our first look at the new droid D0. Probably be BB-8's friend in this movie somewhat. They'll probably be together some. And here comes one of my favorite shots in the whole trailer. It's Billy D. Williams looking great as Lando Calrissian, and he's back in the Millennium Falcon with Chewie once again as his co-pilot. And what's interesting is Lando is wearing the same kind of outfit that he wore in Solo. Star Wars story, which is interesting. The saga comes to an end. This is sad to see, but it's just been an incredible ride with all these Star Wars movies we've got in the past. 8 saga movies and 2 anthology movies, and I think episode 9 is just going to be amazing, but let's see. Finn, Poe, and C-3PO being chased by the First Order. Probably the First Order, I mean, makes sense. Same looking like the same desert planet that Rey was on earlier. Now this, I think, is a really cool shot. It's probably Leia, I'm sure it's probably Leia. She's holding one of the medals given to Han and Luke at the end of A New Hope. My guess is that it's Luke's medal, and Leia is remembering Luke and all the amazing things they did together. Kind of an emotional scene, guys. Probably emotional here. Go a little farther and we see Leia and Rey hugging very similarly like they did at the end of The Force Awakens. As a tear falls from Rey's eye. Now here comes my favorite shot from the trailer. So excited! We see Rey, Finn, Poe, Chewie, C-3PO, BB-8, and D0 looking at something, and then it's revealed that it's a huge chunk of the Death Star. This could be the original Death Star, but my guess is that it's the one from Return of the Jedi. I'll have to go into more details and theories in another video. And just as you think the trailer is over, the shocker happens. You hear Emperor Palpatine's classic laugh, which can only mean one thing, people. The Emperor is back. It'll be very interesting to see how he's worked into Episode 9. We'll have to talk about my theory about that in another video. The Rise of Skywalker. I really like this title. I think it's a very fitting name for the end of the Skywalker saga. And what's interesting about this title is it's the first Star Wars saga film to have someone's name in the actual title of the movie. I really like it. And that brings our breakdown to an end. Please leave your thoughts below in the comments section. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and like to my channel for more Star Wars content coming in the future. Also follow me on Twitter at StarWarsLife1. Thank you so much for watching. May the Force be with you.